Oh, God. I'm done with hard alcohol, bro. I'm just gonna fuck with beer every now and then, man. Shit. But let me tell you something real quick. You know, if I was broke, which I am still broke, I'm still broke. I would choose boobs to be with if I was broke. If I didn't look, let me tell you like this, man. If I didn't have any dreams or goals or ambition, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I would stick with her, man. I ain't got no choice, man. Or a female like her. You know, I always attract the women that are like not what I really want. You feel what I'm saying? But if it's a female like boobs who's giving me the time of day, giving me action, you got to go where you got to get in where you fit in. You feel what I'm saying? If the women with the big booties ain't giving you no time of day, you got to go where you want it, man. I have a hard time getting women with big old booties, bro. And that's been my only I mean, that's been my struggle is getting women with nice big butts. And without the bag, it seems hopeless. You feel me? I struggle getting women with nice big behinds. And I have always struggled to get women with nice big behinds. For example, what's her name? Oh, we got to throw this away, man. Oh, let me drink this beer real quick, though. Let's talk about Gwen. You guys hear me mention her all the time. You see, and you hear me mention her all the time. Gwen was the best female that I could do looks wise. And I got her taken away by Chad Rowe. It was very hard for me to keep her around, man. She had that nice big old booty, bro, and some nice big old titties. And it was severely hard for me to keep her around, man, even before social media. This was back in 2014, you feel me? This is back before social media took off. Women with big butts was hard to keep then. And they're definitely hard to keep now. They're hard to lock down. Boobs don't have a big booty. She don't. The Indian girl, the new Indian girl, she don't. have a big butt. They both, none of them. The females that like me right now, they don't have big butts, bro. The women that got big butts, I'm invisible to them bitches, bro. They got a lot more options. They don't have to deal with you, man. All the women that like me right now they're fucking slender. They're fucking like boobs. She not flat, and I could deal with that, man. She ain't got a flat booty, man. And the booty is there. It's not like a, you feel me? It's not like a flat butt back there. The booty is there, but it's not enough. You know, you a hungry man. You want a nice, big, nice, round apple ass. An ass that's shaped like an apple. You want that type of ass. But these women that me, man, they not. No. The old Indian girl, she's very, very slim. She has a butt, but it's very small. And I would still hit that, man. Sometimes you gotta get in where you fit in. That's what I'm thinking in my head, like, man, maybe I should get with a average woman, man. Stop looking for those women with the big booties and stuff. Cause you're just gonna get cheated on and you're gonna get your feelings hurt fucking around. You feel what I'm saying? Gwen had a big old booty, had a nice smile, but she was a single mother and she had baggage. She had a Chad Rome that wanted to come back into the relationship or marriage that they were in. And I was competing with Chad Rome, and Chad Rome won. So, I couldn't win against Chad Rome unless I had money. And to this day, bruh, that shit's been like a thorn in my side, for many years. That was back when I was like 24 years old, bruh. I wasn't even 25 yet. I remember I was 24. You feel me? We all had that one woman that was good looking and shit, and she just fucking, she fucking just escaped from your grasp, And by the way, Boobs is working tonight. I was so happy to see her. My eyes light up when I see her, man, and her eyes light up when she see me. And yeah, I would choose her if I was flat, dead, broke. I wouldn't have no choice. I mean, damn. Think about it. An average man ain't got a whole lot of goddamn options, you feel me? Us average men don't have a whole lot of options. Yeah, I would choose her and be long-term with her if I didn't have the bag. If I wasn't chasing the bag. But if I got the bag, then yeah, I'm gonna be a lot more pickier. Men got the bag, who got the bag? They're a lot more pickier than men who don't have the bag. You feel what I'm saying? What time is it? It's time to get out of here. It's 7:38. Yes, I would be with her, man. Long term, if I was broke, you ain't got no choice. But at the same time, if I saw a taller woman, I would go for her, man. Because I kind of want a female to be tall. But if you get a tall female, she ain't gonna be all that beautiful. It seems like they short and cute, they like you, but then when they tall and ugly, or they tall and sub 5. It's like you can't get both. You got thickums, right? She's got a thick booty. She's good from the waist down. I mean, God, she's like a oh. But then from the waist up, bro, she's lacking a lot of things like breasts and face. You know what I'm saying? And then you got boobs, pretty face, but she below the waist. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, can I get just a sweet spot or some shit like that? Never a female that looks like, or never a female that, okay. Never a female that meets my standards all the way. Like average looking, big butt, big titties. You know what I'm saying? I can't get that, man. It's too goddamn competitive. You know, boobs, she's very, what can I say, man? You know, she don't got good genetics, man. She got okay genetics, don't get me wrong. She cute, but she don't really got good genetics. I mean, damn, if I had the bag, I would skip over her. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't got the bag, I definitely would, yeah. Like right now, like I would definitely take her to Vegas and fuck the shit out of her, man. You feel me? She's definitely my choice right now if I'm broke. But I say that as you get older and you got the bag, you become way more pickier. So I know that I wouldn't pick her. I wouldn't pick her if I had money. You know what I'm saying? Because she's lacking a lot of things, just like I'm lacking a lot of things. I'm not very tall. I'm not a Tyrone. You feel what I'm saying? You know, if I'm broke and I ain't got a dime to my name, me and her, you know, will make a good couple, man. And I think about her a lot, man. She got my number right now. I mean, I ain't saying number, but you know what I'm saying? She got my number right now. Hey man, you gotta keep it away from me, bro. Keep that shit away from me. All that tweaker stuff, you gotta go. Hey, you got all that tweaker stuff, you gotta go with that shit, bro. Go somewhere else with that. You gotta go behind the building over there. Don't go over here. Don't go over here. There's a behind the building over there. Don't do it over here. Man, you hella hard-headed. I swear to, I put that on everything, man. I'm done. Man, people are hard-headed, man. You tell them don't do it by you and they still do it. It's like, get the fuck out of here, stupid ass. I'm like, get that tweaker shit the fuck away from me. Because I am not a tweaker. Man. Yeah, I will pick boobs to like marry and have children with. Because she's like 22, bro. I mean, goddamn. That's like a present for like a 45-year-old man. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, how many 45-year-old dudes get like action from like a 22-year-old female? Not many, bro. That means I was very handsome when I was young, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll stay, let me tell you something. You'll stay looking good your whole entire life. If you work out, you take care of your body and stuff like that. You know, I work out on a regular basis. Yes, I drink alcohol, but I work out all the time. Do about 300 push-ups, you know, 100 squats, capoeira, and stuff like that. Yeah, the body game is there. You feel what I'm saying? You know. But yes, I will pick boobs. I'm gonna see. I think I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Maybe I might. You know what, bro? Maybe it's time for us to see boobs right now. Yeah, I think I'm in the mood. I've been drinking a little bit, but let me see if I can take a sneak peek real quick. What I heard knowing me. I'm gonna see it. Hold on one second. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Man, that gay dude, man, he always trying to say hello to me. I'm like, bro, get off me, bro. You are fucking gay. I know you are. Oh man, little 7 just walked out. Little 7 just walked out, you feel me? Hold on one second. Little 7 just got off. You know. Let me see. Hold on one second. Oh, she's working tonight? Oh, yeah, I can't do it, man. Shit. There's too many goddamn eyes watching. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was gonna show you guys boobs, but the manager is there, the shift manager. I just can't look like I'm spying on somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, back when this light wasn't working, I showed you guys little 7, right? These lights was fucking me up. If these lights didn't work, I can go ahead and do my thing. But yeah, I can't. Sorry, guys. I can't do it. I was gonna show you guys boobs. She's pretty, man. She ain't an ugly woman, bro. She's not ugly. She's very young, man. Yeah, I can't do it, man. It'll look so goddamn suspicious that it's not even funny. Yeah, everybody, all eyes on me. I'm like, oh shit, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to imagine what boobs look like. Try to sneak a quick peek. But she does have a nice little butt, though. It ain't like glamorous. But I'm a kind of guy that like get a bag and be like, come on, boobs, come with me to Vegas, you know. I'll come back for boobs, you know. I'm that type of guy. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I'll say, come to Vegas with me. When you got time off? Okay, 2 days off here. Okay, let's go to Vegas for 2 days. Let me take you out. Let me show you something. And she young and stuff. That's like up my alley, man. I love young females, man. I love females in their 20s and stuff. It's a turn on, you know. Everybody talking about, man, date your age, bruh. Get a woman that's your own age. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna have children and I date a woman? If I date a woman my own age, you fucking dumbass. Fucking dumb piece of shit. I'm not even, let me tell you something. I don't even have children. So you telling me to date a woman my own age? I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna have healthy babies and shit if I get with a 45-year-old woman? You motherfuckers is dumb as shit, bro. Some of you motherfuckers. Talking about I need to get a woman my own age. That's why I blocked that one motherfucker, man. He pissed me off. I blocked that motherfucker. I'm like, I'm not gonna like date a woman my own age when it's time to settle down and have children. Are you fucking out of your goddamn ever-loving mind? Hell fucking no. I'll settle down with boobs before I settle down with a 45-year-old woman, bro. They got children from another relationship, and she wouldn't have chose you first. Fuck out of here, bro. A lot of these women, they only want to choose you after they got kids by the bad boy shit. No, I want a woman that's gonna choose me first to have babies with. I want my own legacy, son of a goddamn bitches. I want my own legacy out here in this piece. You feel me? I don't want to date a single mother, man. A lot of guys don't understand that, man. You know, I want to spend time with the female before I have children with her, right? Let's say I want to marry boobs, but we gonna travel and shit first, before we married and shit. Spend time alone without the babies and stuff crying in the background, for maybe a couple of years, and then start having children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to come into a ready-made family. I mean, what the fuck you think this is, bro? You feel what I'm saying? I'm coming into a ready-made family after I done worked hard and went through chronic loneliness. I went through chronic loneliness, homelessness, and you think I deserve a single mother after I get the bag? I'm like, fuck you. Suck a huge dick. Matter of fact, suck a bag of dicks. As I always say, right? Suck a bag of dicks. Suck a bag of dicks. I'll have babies with boobs before I'll have a baby with a female that's 45 and she got like 2 or 3 children from another man. Fuck all that. I'll be like, no, I'm having babies with boobs. I thought you wanna. No, I'm having babies with boobs. No, she ain't got no children. She child free. Suck a huge dick. No, I'm not doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand something, man. You gotta do what you have to do. I don't want to take care of another man's seeds, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The woman that I hook up with when I got the bag, she gotta have no children. I mean, 0, not even 1. The moment I find out that she got 1 kid from another man, I skip over that shit immediately. I seen what happened to Lil Wayne, man. He took that female and her daughter in to his little mansion or whatever, and he ended up kicking them out. And I'm like, Lil Wayne, bro, you saw that shit coming a mile away. Why are you gonna take in a woman and her child into your own home? A woman that had a kid from another man in a previous relationship. Why would you want to do that, bro? That's a lot more stress. Lil Wayne, yeah, he got rhymes and lyrics, but he's not very smart when it comes to choosing women, bro. He's not. I can see that right now. Me, I would have turned that bitch down. I've been like, no, you're not coming in living with me. You got a kid from another man. No, I'm not being a simp. No. And he threw that bitch out on Mother's Day or Father's Day or something. It was what day he threw that bitch out. I'm like, why? Yeah, because when you're dealing with a mother and her child in your home, there's a lot more stress that a lot of you guys don't talk about. You're dealing with a lot more stress. You feel what I'm saying? You're dealing with a lot more stress than usual because you're dealing with 2 personalities. And when you're dealing with 2 personalities, you're dealing with a whole lot more stress than usual. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with your girlfriend's personality, and you're dealing with her daughter, the personality. And I hate to say it that kids make the relationship harder, or it makes the marriages harder. It does. Why you think people get divorced after they had kids and shit? Because you're dealing with so many personalities. You're dealing with so much drama that just one person out of the picture, it makes things a lot easier. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's say you have 3 children with a woman, okay? Them kids start getting older. They start becoming demanding and shit. You know, your wife is demanding. Everything is all kinds of demanding, okay? That's a lot more to deal with than just being with just a woman by herself with no children. You know, some people, they stay together forever when they only just got one child. You feel me? Whew. Yeah, I didn't have no pizzas tonight, man. Just had a burrito. Some people, they stay together longer when they only got just one kid, one baby. You know what I'm saying? Once you start having 2 children, man, that's when the relationships start going south, because you're dealing with not 1, not 2, but 3 personalities, 3 human beings. That's a lot to deal with, man, if you ain't got a nanny. You feel me? You know, that's a lot to deal with. You got a nanny, it takes, it makes things a little easier and shit, but still, you feel me? You know.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot more to deal with. You know, me and Boobs, I think I would just only have maybe like 2 children if me and her got together. You feel me? You know,
Wait.
if me and her got together, I would just have just 2 children with her, and that's about it, man. But first, we gonna travel, we gonna hang out, we gonna eat lobster, steak, and shrimp. We gonna travel the world too. You feel what I'm saying? And then we have children, you know? What's up? Aha! 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 Look at this chick over here. Uh-huh. 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 Barky bark.
Okay. Stop being a jelly bean.
Uh-huh. Barky bark.
How you doing?
I'm
good
good.
day today?
Man, what you got? You got the dog? Okay, cool. You got dog food and stuff out? Sandwich? Somebody gave you a tuna sandwich?
No, I made one. I got chicken.
Oh, chicken sandwich. A chicken tuna sandwich.
Well, I haven't opened up the tuna yet. But when I open up the cans, I pour the juice into their food.
Uh-huh.
And I mix it up.
Yeah. I'm going to the store. You want a beer?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
For you.
You know, I got to start going to sleep early. That's the only way I can get good sleep.
I feel you.
I'll be back. How's Precious? She okay?
Yeah, she's in there. She came out for a little bit, but then she went back in the cage.
Okay, cool. You know, she now she know where the food is. She appreciate being
She had
fed.
her fun and she came home.
Hey, you know what? She saw how hard it was to catch food, mices and stuff.
Yeah, because she ain't used to it.
Yeah. So that stomach got hungry. She came right back. I told you she was gonna get hungry and be like, man, I'm hungry. I'm coming back. I told you.
And then she got scared with all the noises and the cars. And then earlier today, they had some landscaper guys over there. They trimmed all the bushes and everything from where the guy fell off.
Somebody is hissing.
Yeah, that's precious.
All right. All
You
right.
know, somebody sneezed. That's it.
Across the street.
I don't think it is my cat.
I'll be back.
All right.
Today I only had like 2 meals a day, man. I didn't I didn't overeat at all today. Didn't have breakfast. I skipped that shit. And all I had was uh, lunch and dinner, man. It's gonna be like that for the next 2 weeks. Just having lunch and dinner and shit, man. You know. But like I said, man, if I had no other options, like if I felt like boobs was the one for me, I definitely would be with her long term. You know, she definitely was happy to see me today, and I was happy to see her. You know, when she passed by, I was so shocked. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She was like, "Hey." I could just tell she was happy to see me. You know, I was happy to see her, and and I am attracted to boobs a lot. I'm so super attracted to boobs, bro. But I know I'm on a mission right now to get this bag. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna want better for my children, like better genetics. I want the best genetics possible. But you trying to make a baby, you know, give your kid a better life. Think about it. You're bringing life into this world. You feel me? So what type of life do you want your children to have? Like think about it. I wish my mother would have got a top tier man to have babies with instead of an average man. Okay? Because my father was average. You know what I'm saying? My father was like a 6 or a 7 in looks, somewhere around there. And my mother was a 6 or a 7 in looks. Okay? You know, but think about it. Would you rather for your father to give you some top tier looks? Would you rather for your father to give you something, the best that he can give you? Like if I have a baby with a top tier female, okay, the baby, if it's a dude, he gonna be a Tyrone. Because when I was younger, I was a 7 in looks. As you can see in the picture, right? You see how good I look? That's back in the day when I was pulling them. I was pulling those bitches left and right, man. If I get access to better genes, my kid is gonna benefit from that shit. Like, thank you, daddy, for giving me the best genes possible. I'm like, you're welcome, son, because I knew that, I was gonna have babies with you. I mean, I was gonna have. I was gonna. I knew that I was gonna have babies. My bad. Uh, I knew I was gonna have babies, and I knew that I had to give you the best possible, you know. And he'll benefit. He'll benefit from that shit after you're dead and gone, because you know you're gonna die before your son dies. And when you're gone, he's gonna be like, damn, my father really gave me some good genes. I'm glad I could live on and beat the coochie up all over the place. You feel me? What time is it? It is 8 o'clock. Son of a goddamn bitch. Whatever, I'm not eating no sushi tonight. We good. But it's like, you want the best genes possible for your daughter or your son. Because we live in a world where it's all about looks. Wouldn't you be glad, you know, if you were born, right? Wouldn't you be glad that your father gave you the best looks in the world? Like, you'd be like, damn, I'm glad my daddy gave me good looks. He gave me good genetics. He didn't fuck around and just have sex with just any old thing. I get with an 8, 9, or a 10, I got a piece of her genetics, man. And I give it to my children. Like, here, son, here, daughter. You're handsome, you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? After I'm dead and gone, you're gonna enjoy this. Here you go. Boobs are average genetics, man. She's like a 6 in looks, okay? She's a 6, not a 5. She's a 6 in the face. We're gonna have an average child around a 6 or, oh shit, they close? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh. Okay, I got water. I don't need, oh man. They closed, dog. No. No. Family emergency. Oh man. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh man. He had a family emergency, man. So he had to leave. Wow. That's bad. That's bad. So I can't get no beer. Okay, let me fix this shit real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah, it's closed. They closed, man. Yeah. Yeah, family emergency, man. They closed, bro. Yeah, they closed. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. It says family emergency, so
What was it?
family emergency. They had to leave, so it's closed. That's the first time I seen it closed like that. So I can't get any beer, so the store is closed. Oh well, they'll be open tomorrow. That's the first time I see them close like that, man. That's the first time in like how many years? I'd never seen that before.
Oh, for a long time. Yeah.
I never seen him close. I think one time, like maybe like a couple of years ago, he closed early, but that's used. That's not really.
Yeah.
That's not likely, man.
No.
No, it's not.
I don't know what's going on. We'll go.
Yeah.
It's okay. And then the one I work in the nighttime, the part-time is closed too. The one in San Jose?
When? San Jose?
Yeah, and Capital in Augusta.
Oh, okay.
They got a part-time over there, but it's closed. I
Oh.
told my wife, you open? No, it's closed. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they got meetings or something.
Yeah, I mean that's unusual for him to be closed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely a family emergency. I hope everything was okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope.
I hope that's nice. No, family emergency, baby.
Yeah, I hope everything is okay. I hope. Well, I got water, so I'm good. I don't need nothing else.
You drink soda?
No, I don't drink soda that much no more, man. I'm not a big soda guy. Every now and then I'll have a soda, but that's like maybe like once a month or something.
Okay.
I don't really, soda's got too much goddamn sugar, man.
Yeah. You would like to drink beer?
Beer, yeah, beer's better, you know.
You know what? You drink one beer, it's like you drink it three
Three of those, three sodas.
Yeah.
But I just only have one beer, man.
Yeah. That's what my doctor said. He goes, you drink it one beer. Because me, a long time ago, they take me beer. Long time ago, like,
Diabetic?
yeah, they better like 10,000. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he told me, yeah, you drink a lot.
No, no.
Then he goes, you know what, you drink one beer, it's like a 3 soda. So I change, I don't drink beer, and I drink EG brandy.
Yeah.
Liquor is
Yeah, it's worse, man.
Yeah.
The brown, the straight alcohol is worse for your diabetes.
Yeah, because you get more sugar.
Beer is better.
Yeah, well, I think this.
You too, man.
They better have, we can put one liquor store right here.
Huh?
Maybe they could put
A liquor store right here? No.
inside.
No, the kids can't see it. No. We don't want no liquor around the kids. You crazy, man. Yeah, so giving the best genes for your kids possible, man. I think we should all, you know what, bro? I think we should always shoot to like, get the best woman with the best looks and the best height. Because I feel like if we settle, for like less, man, the kids will suffer for it, man. Get the best looker you can possibly find. If we get an 8, 9, or 10, man, your kid gonna benefit from them genetics, man. I know if I have a baby with a 8, 9, or 10, if it's a boy, he gonna be a Tyrone. Cause I'm gonna be like, nigga, I hooked your ass up, nigga. You got a better nose than I do. You got a better jaw than I do. That's why I look for females who got a bigger head and bone structure. That's good genetics, man. A female who got a small head, bro, that's bad genetics. Like boobs, she got a small head, bro. And I'll be worried for my kids, man. Like, she got a really small head, man. But she's cute in the face, though. That's why I like her. Man, they closed. They closed, man. Wow. That Chico. Yeah, they closed. They had a family emergency, man. They closed. I got something for you though.
Wait. It's me.
Where'd it go? Where did it go? Let me use this real quick.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow. Yep.
Wait.
What's up with it, Captain Commander? Captain Commander in the house.
Wait.
Yeah, man. So, you guys are always, wondering why I talk about Boobs because Boobs is such a nice girl, man. She pretty. She's short. She ain't got the best genetics in the world, man, but she can get my dick hard. Let me tell you that. If you're wondering, Boobs she could do it for me in the bedroom. Let me tell you that. It wouldn't take much to get hard in the bedroom with Boobs. Let me tell you that. Even though she don't have a big ass, but my ex-girlfriend, she didn't have a big ass, and she got my dick hard. Okay, you know. My thing is, man, as long as the boobs and the face is okay, I can manage. You feel what I'm saying? But if she got like a big old butt, she's lacking in the titties, and she's lacking in the face, yeah, I can't do that, man. I'll keep it behind closed doors, man. You feel me? You know. You know. I'm not too drunk tonight, man. I had a few shots and I had a beer. That was about it, man. I didn't drink a whole lot of shots. The straight alcohol, I think I'm pretty much done with that shit. I'm gonna have to stick with a couple beers every now and then, you know. Oh, shit. But Boobs is okay, man. I like her. You know? She's still working tonight. My thing is, I'm gonna try not to have sex with her. And I'm gonna tell you why before you guys start talking about, man, what you talking about, bro? You wanna have sex with Boobs? The reason why I wouldn't have sex with her is like because I don't want to get caught up. You feel me? It's like once you start having sex with a female, the emotions get caught up, and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, I just want just to be a one night stand. How did it become a full blown relationship? Yeah, because you kept sleeping with her. That's how it became a full blown relationship. So it's best not to sleep with her at all if you don't want her long term. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be like, yeah, me and Boobs getting married. Listen, you a Hellcat, bro. I thought you were gonna get married to boobs, bro. I thought you was I thought you was gonna be out here just pumping and dumping. I'm be like, man, I got caught up. First, I started sleeping with her. I had the idea just to pump and dump, but then the pussy was good and she was young, so I went over and got some more pussy, and before you know it, you done got caught up. You know what I'm saying? Now you fucking the pussy every single day. You get caught up, doing the things that you said you won't do. That's why it's always to be selective, man. It's always good to be selective. Always good. You feel me? Okay. Yeah, we're not having any more food, man. I got some popcorn in my bag, but I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. I'm cleaning my feet, man. You always gotta clean your feet and stuff. Hold on 1 second. You gotta be selective about who you want to be with, because this is a lifelong commitment, man. Being in a marriage or being in a relationship, when you start having children, it's a lifelong commitment. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be selective. You gotta be picky, because you're being with this person for like the next like 20 years, man. Can you imagine me being with boobs for like 20 years? She'll be 40, and I'll be 60 and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 65 in 20 years, and she'll be 40, or 42, or 43. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, to me, I just think like boobs is a little bit too young, even though I am fiending for like boobs. I am fiending for it, as you can tell. You guys know I'm fiending. But when I start thinking about, okay, when I start getting old, she won't be getting old with me. She'll be around 45, man. Early 40s and shit. You feel me? Is she gonna leave me for a younger dude? That's the question on my mind. You feel me? That's the question on my mind. Is she really gonna leave me for a guy that's younger than me, better looking than me? But you don't think about that, man, because all you want is them younger females, man. You just want to sleep with a younger female. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just want a younger female. You don't care about the long haul. You don't care about that. The guy that pulled a young female that was 26 and he was 47. He don't care about that. He just want to get laid, man, by a younger female. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I'm clean. Sorry, guys. I'm cleaning my feet. I need some more wipes. You gotta keep your feet clean. Yeah, I ain't gonna eat that, man. I'm good. I had enough food already. What the fuck is... Sorry, guys. I'm looking for this goddamn... Hold on 1 second, man. I'm looking for something. Okay, I found it. Just needed some wipes for my feet. I needed some wipes for my feet, man, because you gotta wash your feet. You gotta wipe your feet. You feel me? So yeah, man. You know, if I was broke, yeah, I would be with boobs. You know, long term. I mean, I'm still broke. In my mind, I'm thinking like, you know, once I get the bag, I'm thinking I'm gonna be a lot more pickier than usual. You feel what I'm saying? What's up with the swole humans? What's up with the swole humans? You know, marriage and stuff is a lifelong commitment. You have to be picky and choosy. You know, does this woman does this woman like fit your requirements? You know what I mean? Like, does she have booty? Does she have breasts? You know, it pays to be picky, man, because you don't want to end up with a female that got nothing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no titties. She ain't got no ass. She hella broke. You know what I'm saying? She got all the bad qualities that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman that fits your what you're looking for, man. You know, celebrities they don't settle for like women who are below average looking. You know, celebrities don't settle at all because they got money, and having money it keeps you from settling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, marriage and having children, that's a lifetime commitment. It's not just a commitment, you know what I'm saying, just for only a few years or whatever. Nah, we talking about 20, 21, 22 years commitment. Forget 18, bro. You gotta, you gotta fucking like raise these kids until like 21, 22 years old. I say fuck 18. Raise your kids until they get into their 20s, man. And then they're grown. Fuck 18. 18 is a baby still. I say at least 21 until they're able to drink. You feel me? And then you could, send them on their way. Other than that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? What's up with it? Boobs is okay, man. She working tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like I said, man, it's a lifelong commitment. Being married and having children, or just having children. Period. It's like you gotta be there until the kid turn a certain age. You can't like when the going gets tough. When the tough get going, you can't do that. Cause a lot of our fathers ducked out, man. You know, our fathers were cheaters. I mean, my dad was a cheater, man. He followed wherever the pussy was, man. He didn't stay faithful to my mom at all, and that was one of the reasons why the marriage came to an end. Infidelity and shit like that. I'm nothing like my father, bro. I'm nothing like that motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna keep that a buck. I am nothing like my father. My father, he couldn't go this long without sex. 2 years without sex, 3 years without sex. He couldn't do that. I did. Even though I got a choice, bro. I got a choice. I got a choice to have sex right now. I can. All I gotta do is step to Boobs real quick, get her number. Let's hang out, have some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Let's go have some dinner. Let's go hang out. Let's talk. I like you, and I've been thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to do that right now. We after this bag, and that's it. You know. Ooh, let me put some water on my feet. Hold on one second. Man, you gotta wash your feet. When you out here in the streets, you gotta wash your feet. My pops was a cheater too, bro. He dug the hunger and honeys. You know, yeah, it takes a real man to be able to avoid temptation. As you can see, Kelcat is a master at avoiding temptation because I'm seeing what's really important and what's not that important. Right now, what's not that important is getting laid. That's not my importance. My importance is getting the bag. That's the most important, thing to get laid. So if I'm like that disciplined while you feel me, if I'm that disciplined when I'm chasing the bag, imagine when I get married. Think about how disciplined I'm going to be then to, raise my kids without cheating on my wife and being able to like avoid all kinds of like um, distractions and temptations. Avoiding the distractions and the temptations that destroy a lot of marriages and stuff. You got a lot of kids involved, man. Like you don't want to cheat on your wife, man. You got to you get with a woman before you cheat. You got to think about like, God damn, if I get caught, what's gonna happen to my kids? Some motherfuckers don't believe in that, man. I believe in thinking about what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen when I do this, what's gonna happen when I do that. As you can see, Kelcat is very disciplined when it comes to the pussy, man. I been could have got boobs. I been could have had the Indian girl, the old Indian girl, the first Indian girl. You know, I been could have had them all. I could have been had sex with them a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I could have been, hey, let's go hang out. Let's get some food. You know what I'm saying? Let's go hang out. But my mind is on the bag. So imagine me becoming a father, and I'm you know I'm like what they call it. I'm faced with temptation. Imagine me as a father being faced with like a young female that want me to cheat on my wife, and I won't do it. As you can see, my personality, you feel what I'm saying? Cause I see what's more important, man, is getting the money first, man. We got the money, man. At this point, it's more important than getting laid. Now, if she threw the pussy at me, man, because I ain't got no girlfriend or no kids or nothing like that, I'll take it. But it's not like that. At this point in my life, I would stick with boobs out of all of them, man. Even the first Indian girl. I mean, the second Indian girl. The new Indian girl. You know what I'm saying? I would choose boobs over her. Right now, boobs is the number one prospect. You feel what I'm saying? She's the number one prospect. You know? I'm just cleaning my feet, guys. I'm sorry. I'm cleaning every single goddamn crease in my feet, all between the toes and stuff. You gotta clean your feet when you're on the streets, bro, to keep the fungus from away. You gotta do that at least once every other day, every other night. Just clean your feet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boobs is a girl that I would like to be with right now. You know. God damn, man. Shit. And I think, man, I do want to get married, but I hear so much bad things about marriage and stuff, man. I'm like, man, do I really want to get married and shit, bro? It's like, man, so many divorces, man. I done heard about throughout the years, man. It's like, I don't want to get married just to get divorced and shit. And the thing is, when your wife, she filed for divorce, you can't control that. It's like she not happy no more. You know, you can't control that. You feel me? You don't want to. It's like I don't want to get married just to get divorced. That's what I'm scared of. It's the divorce. That's what I'm scared of. But let's put it this way. You got kids involved, so you got to stay with her. The kids got to have a daddy. Right? Kids got to have a daddy, man. You got to have a daddy. You got to have your daddy throughout your whole entire life, especially in your teens. That's the most critical moment that a man or a male needs to have his father, is in his teens. You feel what I'm saying? You need to be there for your kid, man. Don't be going around cheating with a bunch of women and shit, man. It ain't worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cheating, it breaks a lot of families up, man. It breaks a lot of homes up. Infidelity is one of the reasons why, divorces happen. If you don't cheat, if you don't abuse your woman, then you won't get divorced. You feel what I'm saying? Just don't cheat. Don't abuse your woman. Don't be hitting on your woman. Don't be talking down on your woman. You won't get divorced. Cause kids need their father, man. Ain't no amount of pussy is good enough to to cause things to go wrong in my family, in my household. You know what I'm saying? Cause then what happened? Your woman catch you cheating, and she filing for divorce. And then what's gonna happen with your son? Daddy, what's going on, Daddy? Why are you leaving, Daddy? Why are you getting divorced, Daddy? Because your father couldn't control his motherfucking dick. That's why we're getting divorced. It's not worth it, bro. Raise your kids and then cheat on her. Get your kids to be grown, and then you can have your cheat. You can get your cheat on, but not when they small, when they need you the most, man. Your life for the next 20 years, man, for the next 20 or 21 years needs to be devoted to your kids. All that cheating and stuff like that, man, that destroys a whole lot of families. I got self-control because I could have had I could have had boobs right now. It's called self-control, gentlemen. I could go out and have sex right now if I want to. Just all I gotta do is step the boobs real quick. Like, boobs, what's up? Let's go out and have some dinner. Let's go. That's not my main mission. My main mission is to get the bag. You feel me? Ooh. So it's time for me to go to sleep. Gentlemen, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna watch my cope videos, my leftover women videos and shit like that. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm done. I'm tired.
Peace. I'm out.